Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to take the opportunity to fill you in on our new venture that is starting this Sunday evening at 8 p.m. We are looking to regather those who are willing and able to come back together again and just enjoy the corporate sense of the presence of God together. Realise that not everyone is able to at this point, or maybe might not want to. That's absolutely fine, and we are going to be carrying on our Sunday mornings via a live stream for the foreseeable future, so that everyone has an opportunity to interact and engage in that way. However, for those who do want to come back together and have an opportunity just to be together in His presence, to be revived, refreshed, filled back up, as we go out and about in our day-to-day business, we are asking that you book in, because we're capping the numbers so that it's so that we can be sure that we can easily social distance. So the link on Eventbrite is going to be linked below that you can just click on. Obviously it's free of charge, but we are asking you to book in. If you have mobility issues, it would be really helpful if you could let us know that, so that we can make sure we have step-free access. We're going to be asking you to come in from the car park via the main hall fire exit. So there'll be a sign, as you can see here. We've got social distancing strips in place so that people can queue if you need to. And then when you come in, you will be greeted by somebody who will register you, just so that we know who's in the building. And there's obviously hand sanitizer for you to clean your hands as you enter. We will be having like a one-way flow system, so you'll come in on the north side, closest to South Church Road, and the exit will be on the south side, so by the baptistry. We'll also be using the living room toilet, and we'll be operating a system, a one-way system for that as well. Obviously, the hall will look a little bit different. This is just a bit of an example where it won't always look like this. We're looking to set it up in different ways for different evenings, but we will be positioning chairs at 2 metres apart, or at least 2 metres apart, so that you can have your space. And we ask you just to make sure that you don't get in each other's way, that you keep a distance. But this gives us plenty of space like this to be able to engage. We are obviously following the guidelines, and we've put together a how-to guide, which again is linked to Eventbrite, so you can read that at your leisure and understand more about the things that we are and aren't recommended to do. There's also posters up around the building just to remind you of some of the things that we are meant to be doing, just in case you happen to forget. There's been a lot of publicity about singing, or the lack of. We are allowed to have one person leading our worship or singing. They'll be behind a screen, a bit like I am demonstrating for you here. But we'll have a team of musicians that will look to just help us facilitate worship together. We are asking that you don't touch anything you don't need to touch, because we obviously want to minimise contact and minimise the risk of anyone spreading coronavirus without knowing it. So that includes things like, if you wanted to pray for someone, then no touching. If you wanted to, we might have some displays and things to look at to help you. But again, we would want that to be done without touching. You won't be able to borrow Bibles, anything like that. You need to have your own stuff so that you're not touching it. Obviously, we've got building work going on in the front half of the building, the foyer facelift, and so we'll be asking that you don't go into the front of the building at all. That's obviously not very sensible with all the building work that's gone on. As I say, there is more instruction-wise in terms of our how-to guide, but we are really, really excited at this opportunity to come back together. If you have specific questions that I've not gone into or aren't covered in the guide, then please do get in touch with one of the team. That's Lindsay, Peter and I, Jackie Campion, Linda Leo at the moment. The team will grow probably as well as that. But do get in touch with one of us, or email us at info@southendchristianfellowship.org.uk if you have any other questions. But please remember to book in via Eventbrite. Thanks so much. Can't wait to see you.